So this is what I'll say, because I'm in the middle, right? I'm on the fence. I can't fully take his side, and I can't fully take the women's side, because I'm a massage guy myself.
Are
Pink,
you?
Pink, not so much. I love massages.
I didn't know this about you.
And in the beginning, yeah, I'm a huge massage guy. I've gotten maybe 10 massages over the last 2 to 3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
With
so,
the same massage therapist?
So
No, don't blow that up. That's critical.
a couple.
Okay, because like I would think that getting a massage, this is not my thing, but there would be a tendency that you would like how a certain person does a massage for you, and you tend to have a small circle that you trust to do that.
I'm coming to a key in what my theory is, right?
Okay.
Because when I first started getting massages, a professional massages, not like girls off Tinder and stuff like that, right? They did ask me.
Included?
Listen, they did ask me to
That's
get
a yes.
naked. Every
Really?
professional massage I've ever gotten.
To your level of comfort.
Yeah, they'll say to your level of comfort. I've gotten naked.
And you were all the way comfortable.
But that's what they say. And I've gotten, and it's been cool. Now, we already know that Deshaun did not touch, rape, these women or anything like that, right? So we know that for a fact. That's out the window. And even if you listen to him, his key words are, I didn't, sexually harass or force myself until anyone, right? So, and he's hanging on to that, and I believe that part. Now, the women that, I don't know if you watched the special and some of the other interviews.
I saw some clips.
And the women are crying and emotional, and if so, but this is what I believe happened. I think Deshaun is a young guy. I do think he has a weird fetish. I think he's doing wild stuff, like maybe hanging one leg on a chair with his thing out, and and doing weird stuff, and baby, what you want to do, and do, and they're saying no. Now, one thing about Deshaun is he respects the no. I mean, you can at least give him that. No means no. But he probably asked a couple times, and and this and that, and maybe he gets a little upset when it doesn't happen. But you have to give it to him that once he got the no, he didn't force himself, he didn't harass, he didn't touch or anything. So with that not happening, I don't get the women that are the ones that were on there crying over the emotional. But once again, maybe I'm insensitive. But I didn't understand that part. I know he did some weird stuff, but he's weird, but he's no weirder than the guys who go into every DM and say, hey, can I eat your ass? And don't even know the girl's real name. and other, foot guys and all of this. He just has a weird fetish.
I agree. I felt all along that there's a fetish behavior component to this, basically based on how many people he's reaching out to and doing this with, because it's not normal to be that active in getting massages across that many people. So he, to me, clearly has some sort of fetish behavior, probably in some way gets off with the massage thing. I think the girls are all full of shit. I think that, again, if your normal lane of business is get as naked as you're comfortable with and I'm going to massage you, you shouldn't be shocked too easily. There has to be a significant volume of weirdness that goes on. And it's not your first rodeo. So stop acting like it is.
The one thing that the craziest, wildest thing I heard one of the women say was, he was pleasuring himself in the corner while I was in the room. Now, if you read the papers, the guy asked him, was the door locked? Did he lock you in? No, the door. Well, why didn't you leave?
Exactly.
he's not holding you because we can charge him with kidnapping and this. We can do some extra stuff, but he's not giving us much to work with.
I agree.
You can just leave.
Yeah. No. This is weird fetish behavior. It's not criminal. It's potentially inappropriate depending on where you draw that line. But at the end of the day, I don't think any of these women have been horribly damaged. I don't think there should be much financial recovery for them. And I think he should just go ahead and play football.
These reports, and some of these reports are stating that, matter of fact, I'm going to give you one of the graphic ones. The one that she said that he came in with nothing but a hand towel on right? A hand towel. So he was butt naked. He had just put it over his private regions or whatever, and she was giving the massage. And in the mix of the massage, he removed the hand towel, basically allowing himself to be out there, and he started pleasuring himself. And I guess in the mix of him pleasuring himself, he happened to sit there and skeet on her. And she said that she took that semen and she just didn't know how to do it. So then she was asked by the reporter, did you stop the massage at that point? And she said no. So how are you? And this is one of the accusers of the 24, right? If you're so distraught, she said, I was nervous. I was so scared for my safety because he just pleasured himself and secreted on me that I just froze there and continued on with the massage.
I mean, unless
what we talking about?
Unless he two-pump chumped himself.
Yeah, is he lightning fast? Got plenty of time to move.
You had plenty of
leave
time
the
to say,
room.
hey, this isn't what we're doing. I'm going to step back if that's what you need to do.
And see, that's the kind of details where, for shock and awe with the media, they want to sit there and create a narrative because essentially it's so much easier in this lazy reporting by our media outlets to just put it out there, right? Another young man who's out there couldn't get his sexual things under control. But I can guarantee you on college campuses across this country, these sororities and fraternities, which I'm a part of, are doing far, far worse. Are doing far, far worse.
But that's my point, right there, and that's why I said at the end of my little diatribe that there are far worse things, far worse fetishes. He's not, but Will, it's there's some weird shit. I mean, he did do. I don't even know if it's wrong per se, or what have you, but it's some over the top. Which do you think he should be suspended if those facts are true?
All right. So
again,
the facts of him saying I'm going to hand select some Instagram unlicensed massage therapists, right? So these are unlicensed people that have technically no business out there giving massages,
in the first
right?
place. Yeah.
To massages, but he's basically going through what Instagram, which is basically like that same handbook that they do at these little happy ending spas. You know? I mean, not that I've ever been to.
Thanks for clearing that up. I'm sure that everyone was just really concerned.
Yes, they were really concerned about that. But let's be real though. What did he essentially do? He went on Instagram, he selected, said, hey, I'm trying to get a massage from you. I know that you may not be licensed or whatever else. He's clearly attracted to whatever these young ladies are, right? And this is where he's shooting his shot. What other man? I mean, are these women going to do that for a nobody? Right? Are these same women going to come over to this man's hotel room, his house, and things of that nature to give a complete stranger a massage?
Not unless they smell money.
Not unless they smell money. So what? Essentially, just listen to what you just said, Pete. They smell money, and at the end of the day, 2 grand juries said no criminal charges. And, remember, this is a black man in America, a high-profile black man in America. You best believe if they found anything, they would have hung his ass to the wall. And at the end of the day, 2 different grand juries in Texas, of all places. That's like me sitting there committing a crime in Alabama, right? I mean, come on, let's call a spade a spade. But in Texas, you have 2 grand juries said, no, we couldn't find no criminal charges. After thoroughly searching it, the NFL hired their own investigator, couldn't find anything criminal. So essentially, is what I'm saying. He went out there, he got his little freak on, no different than a lot of us, right? His just so happened to come public because the people that he slept with decided they wanted a couple dollars out of the deal. Because nobody's talking about the 18 licensed massage therapists that came voluntarily to his defense saying he's never did anything wrong. Yeah. See, nobody's talking about that.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really feel like he should have ever been suspended from playing football. I mean, I like, again, you had 2 grand juries who said there's nothing criminal here. You have these civil suits, but what is your damage? There's no physical injury. You can't tell me these people are mentally scarred. I mean, you were perhaps inconvenienced, perhaps mildly, temporarily embarrassed, and that's it. You got paid for your service, and if
probably very well.
Yeah,
you're not even a licensed masseuse
above market price. So why are we still talking about this? I mean, it is a little amusing because it does seem like a weird move. I do think it's still a little bit of a fetish move, which is, I guess amusing. But there's nothing criminal. People are not being hurt in any significant way. and this guy hasn't been able to play football. I don't know why the Texans sat on him last year, didn't put him in.
Yeah, it's the they didn't sit on him. He didn't want to play for them.
And notice the correlation from
I
the
told
time.
Pink, yeah.
The correlation from the time that he sat there, which you know that they also knew because they now
had to know.
They're a part of that suit now because now was it Bumsy or whatever his name is,
A
the
team
lawyer?
official, yeah.
So now they're saying that the team official knew and they were providing massage therapists to Watson. So essentially, you know what the Texans did.
Not only that,
you wanted to leave.
Yeah. Not only that, they were providing hotels. And one of the team officials actually provided Watson with a couple NDAs for some of those therapists.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So the Houston Texans knew the whole time, and they were letting him ride out and do all of this whole time.
And so
probably
how
because
dare you leave me?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
like a scoring. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the difference than what the Texans, a $1 billion organization, did than Scorn Lover, right?
Yeah.
And start letting out nude photos to social media.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
Essentially, after the relationship is over.
1,000%.
That's all that just happened here.
1,000%.
So now they're basically telling on Watson, saying, "Oh, well, guess what? They're the one that first leaked that information, right? We heard nothing about him getting massages for 2.5 years. Matter of fact, they gave